I'm Shelby.
And I'm Courtney.
We're exploring our past
Looking forward to our future,
and living for the present, all
all
while
while
learning
learning how
how
to
to
live
magic.
magically.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day.
We're recording this obviously on Valentine's Day.
And baby wanted to say something too. Hi, Brooks.
Yep. He will for sure probably make an appearance today.
Good. He's your Valentine. It's his first time. So,
He has like a outfit on that says, "My mom is my Valentine."
oh, well, then I hope he does wake up. I want to see him.
We'll see. He's got like one eye.
Um, oh, I will have you know that AJ has to travel to New York 4 times this year for work.
Okay.
And he just received his first dates, and they're like at the beginning of May. And he was like, I'm not going because I want to see Shelby and Brooks. And I was like, oh,
And like it's his birthday.
I mean,
AJ.
whatever. Well, literally, we're going to Italy like the 4th, I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah, that's what you told me.
So we're staying like just to see you guys. Like we would have been up there because we're flying out of New York to go
Oh, wow.
to Italy. So we just would have gone up to New York early,
Oh my
done the
God.
thing for work, and then we're like staying because we want to hang out with you guys.
Well, you don't have to do that for us.
Yes, we do.
We can plan another trip.
I mean, we kind of just did.
Wait, should we tell the people?
Tell the people.
This is an announcement.
This is an announcement. And also, it was like a major crisis to get in.
Also, like I know we discussed doing this, but we didn't really discuss it. We just said, "Are we doing this?" Yes. And I totally forgot that it was registration day until you texted me like, "Hey, we gotta log on." Well,
I set an
anywho,
alarm.
we got it. We're in.
We're in. What are we in?
We are in the Disneyland Chippendale Halloween 5K.
Yes. It's Chip, it's Dale, it's Disneyland.
And Halloween. We never had a choice.
Yeah, we didn't even have an option.
So we're doing it. And we
but
somehow,
like, thank God we got in.
I mean, I guess the short story of that was like you were in line to get in and when it went live, you had a 5-minute wait time. I had an hour on both screens. You
Mhm.
got in, it didn't work, so we thought for sure that we were out, but then less than an hour later, I got in and got it for us. I have no idea how it happened and just wow.
I think you have like magical internet. I don't know.
Well, I couldn't get us Eras tour tickets in Miami, so my internet
I
wasn't.
R.I.P. What a sad moment.
But we're in, and I have not told
Yes.
her yet. She needs to get working on our costumes like yesterday. So
She does. She does. And I think the costume choice is pretty apparent, right? But like we don't need to
no,
announce it, but like I feel like that should
we're not.
be what we do. No, I just feel like it's a natural fit, what we're gonna do.
I didn't know that was for sure what we were going to do.
I mean, we don't have to.
I'm just trying to figure out how I'm making my half of the costume work.
For running. You can do it. It's like
Anyway,
a little handicap.
it's gonna be it's gonna be great. I'm pumped. We're going to Disneyland.
I am so pumped. We have never done Disneyland together,
No.
and we've both been, but only really a handful of times.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. I'm very excited. I'm glad that we sort of spur of the moment did that.
Yeah, me too. So excited. And it's like the boys are gonna come, but like it's a girls' race. So
Yeah.
a win all around.
We truly have nothing else planned other than that, but we just got in yesterday, so
Yeah.
great.
Great.
I have some other not important but announcements, and everybody needs to know this, and everybody should
Okay.
also do this.
I'm listening.
Okay. One, I finally made an appointment to get my TSA pre-check. It was the
Yes.
easiest, peasiest thing to do. Go and do it. Except for I haven't had
I
an appointment yet, but I just assume it's going to be easy. My appointment's in a Staples. Like, come on, it's going to be simple.
It'll be super simple. I am starting to get to the point where I want to like gatekeep pre-check because I feel like pretty soon everybody's going to have it and then like it's not going to be a thing, but also maybe that'll just make the process more efficient for everyone. I don't know.
You're right. I did think that because I was like, this is so easy. Why isn't everybody doing this?
Yeah.
So maybe don't go get your pre-check, but if you, it's easy. Okay, number two.
And did you get pre-check or did you get global entry?
We just got pre-check, but like we don't really travel like outside the US.
Okay. All right. All right. All right. All right.
But
Number
maybe
two.
number two. I no, I've been on top of it and I have made all of the appointments. I went to the doctors a couple weeks ago.
Wow.
I have a dentist appointment the first week of March. And
Wow.
I went to the dermatologist today.
Wow. How'd that go?
I thought of you. You know how one time I got that thing cut out of my leg and it was
I
so gross
do.
and you were like mortified?
It was hilarious. Yeah.
Yeah. I had another one on my leg. You've probably seen it because I've had it for a long time.
Yeah.
And I wanted to like get that one removed too because it's just like a little, they call it like it's like scar tissue like builds up and it literally looks like a zit basically on my leg. It's so gross and I don't like it. And I went in today and she just like shaved it off right then and there.
Oh, they just like iced it or froze it, whatever, like nitrous did or whatever.
She like numbed me, but then she
Yeah,
just
yeah.
anywho. So take care of
Great.
I made all my appointments and I'm just like, look at me go. So if I can do it, you can do it. That's your reminder to get it done.
I am so proud of you. I really need to make a dentist appointment. We had obviously a dentist, and then this year it switched off of he's like no longer covered by our insurance. So I need to like find a new one. It's just like so much
But
work.
I haven't been and I can't it would be too bad for me to say how long it's been since I went on to
No,
the dentist because
same.
I never had dental insurance when I was like on my own. And then I've had Kyle's for over a year and I still didn't go. And yeah, but I'm going the first week of March.
I'm so proud of you. Have you ever had like a cavity or anything?
Yeah, when I was younger, and now it's like literally been years since I've been to the dentist. So I'm like real nervous, but
But you
I
have
also
insurance.
I have insurance and I'm like,
Right.
they had to have seen worse mouths than mine, right?
Definitely. Definitely. You're gonna be all right.
Anywho, so that is my announcements for today.
I'm very proud of you. Good job.
Thanks. What do you have?
No, you have to have like a life announcements. We don't just want to know about your doctor and your appointments.
That is basically my life announcements. I went to the dermatologist today. Wait,
No,
okay,
tell me last night. Yeah.
great. Yeah, Ange and I went, they had this little, it's a coffee shop, local coffee shop, and I met the owner of the coffee shop who she has now has two locations. It is so cute. It's called Flamingos. She's our age,
Cool.
the cutest, vibiest coffee shop.
Cute.
And
Doesn't she do like themed coffees?
yes, she does all
Yeah.
these coffees, and once every month they have a signature flight of four different coffees,
Yeah.
and she does Taylor Swift ones. You know, I feel like everybody, maybe not, but like every millennial has this dream to like own a coffee shop, right?
I think
And
it would be great. Yeah.
yeah, and she did it, and she does it like so well. I mean, she has two locations now. I just think it's so awesome. Anywho,
Amazing.
um, she had this other girl did an event there, this like workshop type thing for Galentine's Day, and it was called like a scrapbooking workshop, but she more referred to it as like a smash book. So Ange and I signed up and we went and we got there and it was like a little notebook basically, and she had all this like scrap paper, like tape, little gems, stickers and whatnot. And you basically just like it was the point was to like make like a messy like smash book and just like put stuff in it. And
Cool.
yeah, so I ended up printing out all the pictures from my bachelorette party because it was like a Galentine's Day thing. So I wanted to keep
Cute.
it, you know, and we had at first it was felt like overwhelming of this is going to look terrible. But then we were just like in there, like ripping paper and smashing it in our books, just like having conversation. And we like loved it.
Oh, good. It
We
sounded
were,
really fun.
yeah, we were like, we need to do this more often. I said we should keep like a bag and basically keep all our stuff for the year and like keep throwing
Yeah,
it in a bag. And then every once in a while, we'll just like have a smash book date and
you should.
do this. And like you can make like a yearbook.
Yeah, and it doesn't just have to be photos, right? It could be like ticket stubs or whatever.
Exactly. And I love to keep all that stuff. I tend to keep way too much basically trash, but I don't know. It's like keepsake stuff. So if you could put it into something, I think that would be great. I used to truly scrapbook when I was younger, like
Me too.
very nicely and neatly scrapbook.
Me too.
Wasn't that, and I loved it. It was like you didn't even care. You just like threw, I don't know, I'll have to send you pictures of my smash book, but
Yeah, I'm excited to see it. And I want to know, I have like business questions about this because it's a coffee shop, right? And but you went at night. So what was the food situation or the coffee situation? Like what?
so it is a coffee shop, but this was like after hours event
Right.
type. But so you could, your ticket came with a glass of rosé if you wanted it.
Oh.
But I didn't get the glass of rosé because I probably would have like cut myself with the scissors or something. But but she was like, if you don't want your glass of rosé, you could have like anything on our menu. But it was also 7 o'clock at night. So if I had caffeine, I would have never slept. So, but you could have done like a decaf coffee or a hot chocolate. I got a chai.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
And there wasn't really food, but they had like a charcuterie set up if you wanted to snack.
That's
Um,
awesome.
yeah, it was great. It was the I hope they do more of those types of events. And the girl who ran it, who came in and like partnered with it, is like a local artist. And
Amazing.
she is a really good painter and stuff because I've creeped on her Instagram, but she decided to do this like smash book event for Galentine's Day and it was great. Yeah.
I love that. It reminds me a lot of when we had Emily on from Buy a Thread and
Yes.
how her like I think, I mean, because she's a boutique, right? There's like 8 million boutiques in the world. What you have to be unique. There's 8
Yeah.
million coffee shops in the world, but like what makes her unique is her events. Like she had like a live llama at one of her events,
I
right?
know.
Like cool, unique stuff. So the
And
fact that this woman like brought business in at night to a coffee shop is awesome.
it just I think it helps both because the girl who was running the scrapbook part of it got people who had never been to the coffee
Right.
shop into the coffee shop, but it was like promoted on both Instagram pages, and we found
Right.
it because we follow the coffee shop. But a girl that we were sitting next to had never been to the coffee shop before, and she was like, "This is so cute in here." So
Wow.
cross promoting, it worked out great, and yeah, we had a great time.
We love a little business lesson.
Yeah, love that.
Very cool.
You last night went to uh-oh.
I'm just dumb. I don't know what I was thinking, right? So yesterday was the 13th, which is like a Taylor number.
Okay.
And it was the day before Valentine's Day, which is Galentine's Day. So I just really like should have known better, but we rolled up to that place there was Taylor Swift trivia to those who don't know. And I actually was supposed to go with some friends and then they couldn't go anymore. So AJ was like a champion and he was like, I'll go to Taylor trivia. So we like drove across town to Taylor trivia. We got there and it was a 30-minute wait, like after the trivia would have started.
So you didn't.
No, so we like went to another place and got
Well,
sandwiches.
it was so funny because when I was talking to the owner of the coffee shop,
Yeah.
I said to her, I was like, "You're a Swiftie then," because I see your coffee names, and she was like,
Right.
"Yeah, I mean, I'm like a fan," and I was like, "No, no, no, you can like own it. I am diehard." And she was like, "Oh yeah, then I love Taylor. Sometimes I have to like steer clear."
Yeah.
And she said, "Wait, I should have like a Taylor trivia night here," and I was like, "Oh my gosh." My best friend down in Florida is going to a Taylor trivia tonight, but if you do that here, you would have to sell tickets because it's gonna like sell
Yes.
crazy. And
They should have. There should have been tickets. I mean, there were people who just were standing in the street with the printed out Taylor, like the trivia card, like playing in the street.
That's insane.
Yeah, I was like, she's building businesses around the globe.
She runs the world.
She really does.
And
Should
like,
we?
can I say something?
I hope so.
It's gonna come off a little wrong, I think, but
Uh-oh.
here we go. I know that I'm not the first to do this, and I'm not at all like saying there's not enough room for everybody. Like I've always done like Disney Taylor shirts because like I
Yeah.
loved Disney and Taylor
I
Swift.
already know exactly who you're talking about. Keep
I'm
going.
not talking about who you think I'm talking about. I'm actually
Oh.
talking about a different business. She uh okay, wait. She makes like cups and she does a wonderful job making cups,
Okay.
like engraving cups. They're
Yeah.
stunning. She basically though was saying how much she is not a Swiftie, she can't stand Taylor Swift, yada 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 yada. And then people kept asking for like a Taylor Swift themed cup. She makes the Taylor Swift themed cup. It goes viral. I'm sure she made so much money off of it. And now basically like all of her posts are about the Taylor Swift themed cup. And I mean,
Wow.
it is beautiful. It just like so bothers me that they're like she's like profiting off of her in a
Something
way
she doesn't like.
and she doesn't like it. She doesn't say it now though. I've never seen her post again how much she doesn't like Taylor Swift, but she didn't previously and it's I don't know. That to me is
No,
like
I feel
weird.
you.
And I guess that's just not how I run my business because like people ask me to do Star Wars stuff all the time and like that's not my vibe. I'm not gonna I
Right.
would design something well enough to be
You don't
Star
like get it.
Wars.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, I don't
Yeah.
get it. So I don't know. Like, oh man, it irks the crap out of me. So let me just get that off my
Yeah.
chest.
No, I don't love that either. And I think she probably got very lucky that her Swift cup like took off because number one, I think people can really sense inauthenticity, right? They like know
I
if
mean,
you're faking
it,
it.
yeah, and I mean it's cute, but I don't know. You get it.
Yeah, I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. I don't like that at all.
That
Um,
really bothered me. But anyways,
no, I feel you. And I also, as again, we've been over this, you know more than anybody, but like I was an original Swiftie in like the country music days. I like lived in a barn and did that. But then I took like a large hiatus and then I
yeah,
came back. Like I came back really like Folklore, Evermore, Midnights.
yeah.
I took off like Red, 1989, all those albums. So there are people out there who like gatekeep that. And I am huge, like a huge advocate of like, no, like Taylor Swift and things in general are for everyone. And
Yeah.
so are you. Like, just because you weren't there for like the release of the secret sessions of the rep album, whatever, like I'm sad that I wasn't there. Like you don't have to be upset about it that I wasn't there. You should be happy because like we'll never get them again because
Yeah.
now so many people like her, right? It
Right.
would be like dangerous. So whatever. So it's not like a gatekeep. It's not like a I like Taylor Swift, so this girl shouldn't be allowed to like Taylor Swift. It's like
Not at all what I'm saying.
right. It's like she doesn't like Taylor Swift and she's like making money on Taylor Swift.
And I guess it was the way that she was expressing like how much she did not like Taylor Swift is where it
Yeah.
bothers me that she is profiting off of Taylor Swift.
Yes. Yeah. I
That,
feel that.
that is what bothered me. I don't know.
No,
It like
that's pretty icky.
yeah, I you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Ick.
ick. Any other
Is
big news?
your I want to know about your amazing shirt, your People Mover shirt. How has that been received? I think it's one of the best designs you've come out with in literally years.
Wow, thank you. I
I
appreciate it.
love it. Yeah.
Um, guys, I think being a mom has taken over and I'm not really great at like the marketing thing lately. So I
Like
don't know if
what
it's
part? You're like not on Instagram as much, you mean, or what?
like barely on Instagram, I'm not sharing as much, so I don't think my stuff's like getting seen as much, which was super aggravating, but and I just kind of surprise dropped that one because I had picked it
You
up
really
that
did.
yeah, because I picked it up that day and I was like, well, crap, I already have them and I don't want to like hide this one any longer. Plus, I have another new shirt dropping tonight when we're recording. So
Oh,
I shared that one. See, my marketing is so bad that
you shared it
can.
online? What is it?
It says treat yourself, and it's like a cute
Oh,
little.
snacks. I saw it like
Yeah,
one time, maybe in a story.
yeah.
Yeah. And it's cute. And it's very on brand because Disney Parks right now just is pushing that snacks collection. So it like is very on brand.
I have stuff to share right when we get off this pod. I literally just picked up, truly, I just went and picked up shirts with Brooks. He was asleep in his car seat and he's sitting right here, still asleep in his car seat. And we're powering through right now.
Boss. You have all the hustle. I mean, it never was easy to run a business ever in the first place, but like doing it and also having a full-time job as a mom, pretty hard.
Yeah, I just like, it's kind of just gets forgot. It like doesn't get forgotten. It gets, the designs get remembered. And I like have so much that I'm about to put out, but I
Yeah.
forget that I have to actually share it with people. So still figuring out the balance. We're getting there.
I'm proud of you. And I
Anyways,
love I love those designs. So great work.
thanks. So if you haven't seen them, pixielandco.com.
Yeah, and go I don't again, I'm like real dumb at the internet, but Instagram I can like go and follow. I mean, obviously I follow you,
You
your
can,
business account, but like can I like get I mean, is there a way to like promote your stuff in my own feed? Like give me more of this.
I don't really know how. I mean, I think you can, there's like a way where you can, I don't
You can
really
get
know.
like notifications, I
You can
know.
get notifications, but I don't, I know that there's like a way of like you can follow. So it's like in your feed. I don't really know. Again, we
Yeah.
talked a couple weeks ago. It's like a business account, so it doesn't get seen as much, but
I don't get it because like literally I everything that you post, I definitely like if I see it.
yeah. Yeah.
I try to comment.
Yeah.
I watch all of your stories and I don't just like click through them. I like watch them, look at them, click the little
Yeah.
slidey bar, like interact, whatever, like click the link. So I don't know what I'm telling Instagram that makes it believe I don't want to
Want
see
to see.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's annoying. Whatever.
Okay.
Wait, let me tell you about me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, don't be sorry. I went to MK on Saturday.
Yeah.
It's gonna get crazier. It was
Okay.
AJ's idea.
Is he all right?
I know, I was really nervous. And we went at like 4:30 p.m.
Okay.
So on a Saturday, we just like checked the wait times and they didn't seem crazy. So we went, we got there, they were indeed crazy. We had the weirdest, like most random night. We rode the magic carpets of Aladdin.
I saw that.
We got spit on by a camel on that ride. Have you ever been spit on by a camel while riding?
I thought the camel spit the other way.
There are two camels. I know.
Well,
I was like, have I ever gone here before? Like, what is going on? But
fun fact of the I've never ridden those,
oh, I've ridden them a lot.
but we plan to this coming trip because like Brooks can ride them, so we'll go
Yeah.
for magic carpet ride.
Well, bring your poncho because you could get wet. But it was so fun. We loved it. Then we went and did the tiki room,
Okay.
random. But it was actually really cute again to like remember. I haven't done it in years. So it was cute to
Yeah.
see, like to remember. The flowers that sing are my favorite part. They have like rhinestones on them, so they're really pretty. And then we rounded it off with the Hall of Presidents,
Oh,
which I have not done since Barack Obama was in office. So like a long time.
okay.
Um, Probably neither of you, probably as neither as anybody, because like who does the Hall of Presidents? Let me tell you, I don't know if it's because I became like a Hamilton fan in this time, but I loved it.
Well, didn't
I
see that.
know. I know. I was like enamored the whole time. There were five people in the whole theater, right? It was empty, but it was good. It was well done. It has like a great narration.
Mhm.
Um, it's a lot of video. The animatronics are really only there for like 3 minutes, but it's so cool to watch them because they all have like a tick, right? Like they're all one like fixes his rings, one like itches his nose, one pats his neighbor. Like they look alive. They're not just like, hello, sit down.
Okay.
So it's
But now
cool. I don't know.
it's, they should do like a Hamilton something in there.
I know. They really
You,
should.
you still get history, but cool.
Yeah, right. Like make it fun for the kids and the
Yeah,
adults.
exactly.
But I
All
loved
right.
it. And
But you also
then we
treehouse.
oh yeah, we did the tree. Thank you. We did do the tree house, which I haven't done literally maybe since we've moved here.
Yeah.
But we have a friend that's an Imagineer that just worked on renovating Tarzan's treehouse in Disneyland to Swiss Family Robinson treehouse, which I don't understand because like why don't we want people to do Tarzan?
Yeah.
But whatever. So I just wanted to do it, and it was really cute. Like
You got like a really cool photo.
of the
That's
castle.
yeah, that's why I remember that you did it.
Yeah, lots of neat views because you're up high,
Yeah.
you're in a tree, and like you're seeing a lot of different vantage points. So
It's
yeah,
a
it was a good
forgotten
one.
experience.
Yeah, and like something that never has a line. So like everything we did, we walked on, there was no stress, there was no waiting in line. It just was very like chill. And we only went to 1.5 lands, right?
So you sounds like you had a great time.
Had a great time. We ended at Tony's. We got the breadsticks. AJ was
Done.
convinced that they are amazing.
That was probably his first time.
It was.
So did AJ have a great time in Magic Kingdom?
I think he did. He loved it. And actually, I forgot to tell you the best part, the actual best part. That's not going to surprise you at all, but it's great. We walk in the park, and I always look to the left at like the barber shop where you and I watch parades. And I'm like, and I say aloud, like, oh, we missed the parade today. Like, I love the parade. Bummer. And AJ goes, sit down. So I sit down in that little like center section where the flagpole is. AJ recreates a full parade for me. People are looking at him like he is absolutely nuts. Like, and he is like hilarious. He's like doing one move, and I'm like, who are you now? And he's like, I'm the girls on the swing. Who are you now? I'm Tinkerbell. Okay, okay. It was great. It's probably going to be one of my top 10 Disney memories of all time.
My gosh.
So, yeah, we had a great time.
Real MVP, that man.
He really is. I agree.
Okay. Anything
So,
else?
yeah, that was great. No, except Valentine's Day, we're going to Terralina tonight, which is where I had my rehearsal dinner for my wedding because I got married at Paddlefish, which is next door. I mean, you were there, but for the folks at home,
Yeah.
we did our rehearsal dinner at Paddlefish and we loved it. And so AJ like booked it as a surprise and he just told me today. So I'm so excited.
So fun.
Yeah.
Love
What
that.
are you guys doing anything like any plans for dinner?
No, I was gonna make like heart-shaped pizza and then I forgot to get stuff to make heart-shaped pizza. So,
Do you
uh,
like you do pizza from dough?
yeah, just like the
Wow.
grocery store like makes the dough and you just like let it out and it rises a little bit and then you make
But
it.
like here's the trick. I have done this before also, but when the dough is in a ball, I can't do it. I need the kind that like rolls flat.
No. As long as it's in a ball and you just have to like let it sit on your counter for a little bit, it will get stretchier.
No, it stresses me out. I can't do
Oh,
it. Okay, so you missed opportunity, but thanks for the lesson.
yep. No, but you know what? So we're leaving Brooks for the first time overnight next week.
You didn't leave him overnight at all, like with all the stuff because of Kyle's mom.
No, I like
Oh,
left
I thought
him.
you did.
I left him for like a few hours, but I
Okay.
not. So we are leaving him for the first time overnight. It was like a Christmas gift, but it's like I feel like it's now like our Christmas. It's like Mary Annie Anniatine's Day. It's like our
Okay.
Christmas, anniversary, Valentine's, all wrapped in one. And We're going to Mohegan Sun, a casino.
Yeah.
We're seeing a comedian.
Yeah.
Like when this comes out, like in a week from today. So I feel
Okay.
like we're saving just like all holidays to celebrate then.
And are Reed and Ange going or just the two of you?
Two of us.
Oh,
Because
that's
in
so
the
romantical.
middle of the week. So
Oh, that's hard. Yeah.
we're gonna play some slots, go to the comedian, and then
Yes.
they have a hash house there, which I love
Oh, you
hash.
said that. Yeah.
Yeah. We'll get dinner.
Amazing.
Yeah. So I feel like we're just saving all holidays to celebrate Wednesday.
I mean, just remember that when you get there, that like the budget that you're allowed to spend then is like 5 holidays worth.
That, but also,
Uh-oh.
I don't know about football squares.
I don't.
Well, Kyle and I had a football square and we won $1,000.
Wow. Are you serious?
Yeah. We
Like with
split
who?
it.
Family?
Yeah, my dad does football squares. Like my dad's the manager of a bar, so he does them for people at the bar, but also like anybody can get in. So we bought a couple and we had the winning numbers for the final score and we won $1,000. So
But it's completely based on luck. It has nothing to do with like Kyle knowing about sports. And you too, but like he knows
com-
probably more than you do about odds.
no, completely luck.
Wow.
Yeah. And we won $1,000. So we have that to take to the casino.
Good for you. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'll
All
see
right.
you playing your 3 minutes of slots and then being bored. But you know.
And maybe because I'm not like taking out extra money for that, but we'll see.
Right.
We will see. There's
Have
like
the
a
best
lot
time.
of
Right.
shopping you can do at Mohegan Sun. So,
Okay. I'm into it. I'm into it.
Are we ready to get the show on the road before this
Yeah,
gets
what are we doing this week, Shelbs?
This week is the end of an era, the end of a 4-part series. We are adventuring over to Animal Kingdom to
The
discuss it.
best park.
One person said that the best park, Animal Kingdom.
Yes. I'm
What
so
will be
excited.
there in 20 years?
What will survive the
Well,
extinction?
That is a little too touchy of a subject for Animal Kingdom, I would say.
I know, especially like, considering the announcements.
Okay, so
You ready?
I assume you did research and have a list of rides, attractions for.
I did. I have a long list, but also a short list. I realized, so I like went to the Disney website, of course, and it said like 69 listed things. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's like a lot, right? And I would say 58 of them are different individually named animals. It's like zebras, see the zebras. Ankole cattle, see the Ankole cattle. Butterflies are listed. Like, what?
We don't have.
Yeah, so I skipped all that. I just like narrowed it down to the important stuff.
Okay.
Are you ready?
As I'll ever be for it.
Good girl. Okay, so we start at the beginning, Tree of Life, and we know there's a little change coming here, but it's tough to be a bug.
Which is already gone.
Which is already gone or going. Is it gone?
You
No,
know better.
it wouldn't have shown up on this list if it was gone.
I already forget what it's becoming. Remind me.
Zootopia something?
Oh, is it?
I think so.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I think it's becoming a Zootopia something.
Okay.
I'm here for that. We have no Zootopia representation in the parks
Holy
so far. Oh, boy.
Pause.
Yes.
Moana too.
What about her?
Moana, second movie.
Oh, the second Moana. I know. We like watched the behind the scenes of the making of Frozen, like an 8-part series, and it's really good. But oh, you saw it?
Yeah. Well,
of course you did.
But you're the same thing you're talking about.
I'm sure it is. But one thing they show is like when they made the Frozen 2 trailer, and they said like, and it was awesome and great and whatever, but at the same time the guy was like, and that's the only animation we've actually made for the film so far, so it's a
So
crapshoot.
is that
The
what you're
Moana, yeah, the Moana preview literally is like a lot of build up, anticipation, and then it's like Moana on a beach with a shell, and then it's over.
I do agree. I'm just saying the announcement of Moana 2. However,
Yeah.
did you hear? So I don't know if this is accurate, just somebody told me, like, Lynn's not doing the music.
What? No. What? No. Why? Who?
I
What?
think that's false information because if not, that is a bad move on Disney.
I'm gonna just I need to Google it. So please talk about something else while I look this up.
Okay. Animal Kingdom. Tree
Yeah.
of Life. Will the Zoot I can't speak on Will the Zootopia show be there because I haven't seen it. So, but Tough to Be a Bug lasted a long time, and it looks to me, as your face, is that information was correct.
According to the BBC, while Moana is back, composer Lin-Manuel Miranda won't return as the film's songwriter. They've been written by two newcomers who first emerged on TikTok.
Oh, I don't like this.
I am nervous. It's women, 25 and 22,
Okay.
broke the internet with their Bridgerton-inspired ballads. They wrote an entire musical, then won the 2022 Grammy for Best Musical Album. What was it? Also, sorry, my dishwasher is draining. That's why it sounds like rain behind me.
I I just think that's a bold move.
A Bridgerton musical? Do people really like? Are you a Bridgerton person?
No, but I know
I
that
don't.
like
People
people
are.
die on
Like
that hill.
Brandy is a big Bridgerton person,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah. I don't get it, but whatever. Anyway, wow, I'm disappointed and now I want to throw up. Um, that's the best part about that movie is the
I know,
music.
I know when it came out, I was like, oh my gosh, I can't wait for the soundtrack.
And like, did it fail or something? Like, do they see it as a fail? Like,
No,
why would you do that?
there's no chance.
I need somebody needs to phone a friend because I need information on that.
Same.
Okay, back to the bug. The bug is really a zoo. The zoo is new. We don't know what it's going to be like. Moving on.
However, I do think it's going to stay in 20 years because Tough to Be a Slug, Tough to Be a Bug,
Slug.
a slug. It lasted a long, 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 long time.
It did. I agree. And I'm sad that it's leaving, but something new. Great. We're gonna make a right-hand turn into the dinosaur area, starting with dinosaur,
Will be
which we also know, yeah, is leaving, right? I mean, I don't know if it's like official, but they kind of hinted about the Indiana Jones situation.
I still don't know about that news, so but if it's becoming new, it'll be here in 20 years.
Yeah, if it's become, yeah, agree. Totally agree. I'm over it. That's like actually one of the biggest disappointments of an announcement that we received from D23, in my opinion. We already have an Indiana Jones. I don't need another one. I want the dinosaur ride. We need some dinosaurs. The dinosaurs are on all of the key art for that park. What are we going to do? Not have any dinosaurs?
I don't know.
I don't like it. But if it's new, it'll be there, right?
Yeah, agreed.
Okay, the next thing over there is Triceratops bin.
That'll be gone.
You think?
It is. It's Dumbo and it's Aladdin carpets. I think that whole area will be gone.
I think so. I think so too. That's the area they announced is like becoming like Moana. Who's the other one? The Encanto girl that I love.
Oh,
Mirabelle.
you love her a lot.
I do. Shut up. I was thinking of her sisters. I was like, Isabella and Louisa. That was wrong. Yeah, I think that whole area is being changed. So probably those will be gone. Also the Fossil Fun games, which is like the carnival stuff.
I think all is going to be gone.
Yeah, I think that's such a waste of space.
Everything over in Dino USA is going to be completely not what as you see it in 20 years.
What do you think about the Boneyard? I kind of forgot about it.
I forgot about it, yeah. So
It's like, well,
also,
but it's really, if you have a little kid, like your kid's probably too little, but a medium little kid, they like love that area.
that's true.
They get like a shovel and a bucket. They get to dig in the dirt, in the sand or rocks, whatever it is.
Oh, then I guess I'm well, but I just think I don't even think like if they're getting rid of the dinosaur land,
Yeah.
dinosaur I to me just think all of like Dino Land USA or whatever it's called is like gonna become a whole different land.
What are they going to do with like the big dinosaur that looks like Gertie but isn't because it's like macaroni and cheese colored? What's going to happen to her?
I don't know.
I have a lot of questions. Okay, so basically we're eliminating everything. Dinosaur is like an
It's
enigma.
it's
Yeah,
1,000. It's for sure getting extinct.
extinct. Okay. Then we head over to Asia, which before I get into rides, I'm going to say that our greatest loss of the last 20 years is Rivers of Light,
Okay.
which I loved and I listened to in the car this morning.
Okay.
So good. Great music. Mark Mancina. It has um who's the Aladdin man? Alan Menken wrote some of that music. Like so good. Those were the first GPS controlled floats that like didn't run into each other because they could sense one another in the water. We had live singing music. We had people walking through characters through the crowds. There's a whole stadium built for it into the water. What are we going to put there?
Something.
They need to put something. Like, why
I
is there nothing?
I can't believe that it's still nothing. It's a
It's
complete space.
and they did like kite tails or something. Was that what it was called? Kite tails?
Something when
For
they
like a while. I never even saw it. It was so quick.
me either. I just don't understand why everything over there has been temporary.
Me, right. That's what I'm saying. Like, did we offend an animal with a certain kite? Did we make too much noise with Rivers of Light? Like, what is the situation? And Rivers of Light even was only like 5 seconds because it was predecessed by the Jungle Book thing because it was like not ready yet or something. And then that was 2 seconds. And then Rivers of Light was 2 seconds. And then I think Rivers of Light died from COVID and never returned.
But why hasn't it returned?
Yeah, I don't know. My other thought on that is that that park is rarely open at night anymore.
Correct, which I think is probably part of the reason. But
I guess, but like, come on, open it again. Like Everest at night, it awesome. Safari at night, awesome.
and it's
Rivers of
not
Light at night,
they're,
awesome.
they're not getting the crowds. Like the crowds are back, so you can open
Right.
all parks late. So I don't know.
Yeah, I'm annoyed about that. Somebody tell an Imagineer.
Okay,
Um, okay, we get to Asia, and the first ride we hit is Everest.
that's staying. It's literally like what are you gonna do with that? It's an entire mountain.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's staying. It's a great ride. It
Yeah.
still commands a line. Like,
I mean, obviously they're gonna keep renovating it so it like stays well done, but it's staying.
yeah, agree. Okay. And then we have Feathered Friends in Flight, which is the bird show.
Um, 20 years is a long time, but that show is definitely underratedly good.
I agree.
Um, like I think there will always be a show there. I just can't say if it will always be about feathered animals.
Yeah, I don't, and they did for a while, it was like an Up inspired
Yeah.
show.
Like
I
I
don't know why that
that
stopped.
like that theater stage area will stay. I just can't I don't know if I would say that it will stay that same show.
I don't even necessarily buy into the fact that the theater will stay. That's like, not that it's a bad theater or anything, but it's the least permanent of the theaters in that
True.
park, right? Like it's just like a tarp as a roof, and then it's like bench seating
You're right. The
and
space
like a
valuable.
this right. The space could be really valuable, I think.
Yeah, you're right.
So that one I vote as like leaving. Then we have Kali River Rapids.
Was just thinking about that one when you were talking about the stage. Everybody knows our feelings on these types of rides. I am not here to be soaking wet in a
Right.
park. So I
It
don't,
can
it might
go.
stay, but like, please go.
Yeah, I don't ever really see a line there. Like
Exactly.
I mean there's it's never like dead, but
Not
it's short.
that that line's like hidden. Like you might not even know that there's a line.
Well, I don't look at actual lines, I look at internet lines, you know.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
But yeah, I don't get it. It's not it seems to be expensive to I would assume to maintain because like stuff rusts in the water and
True.
you know all that stuff. But it's
But
a
also,
big
I don't know what you would put there.
I don't either, but it's a big space. Takes up a lot of space.
Oh, it's water though.
Right. But it's just like water in a carved path. I don't
True.
know. I don't necessarily see it leaving. And a big part of that too is like there's what, like 8 rides on this list total.
I know.
So what are they
I know.
gonna do? Eliminate one? No.
Exactly. Without a plan.
Right, right. So yeah, I don't know. The jury's out on Collier River Rapids for me. Then we go to Africa
Okay.
and we have Kilimanjaro Safaris, which obviously is gonna stay forever,
Forever. That's
as
not
it
even.
should. Yeah, that park wouldn't be that park without the safari, right?
Yes.
Okay, so that was easy. And then the only other attraction in Africa is like my favorite, which is Rafiki's Planet Watch.
That could stay because it's just
Well, yeah. So if you think about it, like logically, it's for people who've never done it, you take a train out to like the middle of the savannah, basically, but not the on-stage part of the savannah, like a different part. And you arrive at their vet hospital. So like that's not going anywhere, right?
that
They're gonna unless the animals are leaving. So I
right.
feel like the vet hospital will always stay, and therefore that can always be like a free exhibit situation.
Yeah.
Um, they do right now have the Animation Academy out there, which is really cool. I love doing it. It's usually there is a line, but you can always get into it because like nobody goes back there. So very cool. And they do have the affection section, which is where you can pet the barnyard animals.
That's a cute name.
I know. That's I wrote it down specifically because I was going to say petting zoo, and I was like, no, it's the affection section.
That's so good.
So good. So I think that's going to stay. It has evolved over the years. There used to be like a pig show, like the pig actors did like a little show, and they don't do that anymore.
But
Um,
yeah, I think you'll see like things come and go over there, but I
yeah,
think that will be there.
yeah. I think like the train will always stay. The basic principle. You can do it, buddy. Um, the last area is Pandora.
Well, don't forget Lion King Festival of Lion King.
Those are shows, and we're gonna get there at the end.
Sorry, I was doing the loop. Um, Pandora, that's all staying. It's brand spanking new, basically.
Agree. And the only, I mean, not the only, but the only 2 attractions over there are Flight of Passage, which is new and like a massive hit. Although
Yeah,
I don't get it. It makes me vomit. And the Navi River Journey, which is like small world, but in space.
yeah. Those are all staying, no questions about it.
Yeah, definitely
The
staying.
the river journey will eventually be a walk-on ride,
I
but
hope so.
yeah, but it'll still be there.
Yeah, I agree. Agree. And then finally, we have 2 shows. The one you named, Festival of the Lion King.
Okay.
What?
I said sorry about that.
No, I
Uh,
liked it. You're on it.
we all know my feelings on Festival of Lion King. I love it. I think it's like the best show possibly at Disney World. And
Well, that's wrong. But
okay, but I don't know if it'll be there in 20 years. I think there will always be some sort of like epic show in there,
okay.
but I could see it becoming something else.
Why? What leads you to say that?
Because I feel like shows don't last as long. Like a show is easier
Yeah.
to I don't want to like rebrand and like renovate than like a full blown ride.
Yeah, I agree, right? Because the basics are like stage seats.
Correct.
Like,
And like, so I
yeah.
think theater is going to stay and it's going to be, you know, but I just don't know if it's fully going to be like Lion King. Hey, buddy.
I Hi Benny. I'm really torn on that because Lion King on Broadway has been so successful for so long that I don't know what it is about the Lion King, if it's the story, if it's the music, if it's the vibe, like I don't know, some combination of those things. People just live for that. And it's like had a
I
lot of staying power.
Okay, I agree with that. However, I don't feel like Festival of Lion King show is really based off of like they just kind of slapped Lion King onto
Well, it's
that.
Lion King music.
It's Lion King music, but I wouldn't really say it's the storyline. You know what I mean?
I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
That's the only,
Yeah, it's a tough one.
yeah, so I don't know.
Well, we'll see. So your bet is it's going to change. My bet is it's going to stay. Also, didn't they just rebuild that stage? Wasn't it like in
I
a different
don't
location?
like the stage and all of that staying. And I think if there's another show that comes in, it's gonna
Fair. Okay.
take advantage of the circle theater and like they all come from out from the sides and all of that. But I just don't know if they'll stick with like The Lion King. I love
Okay.
I will continue to watch it even in 20 years. If it's still there, you'll catch me in that theater watching Lion King. But I just
Yeah.
saying I wouldn't be surprised if they turn it into like Encanto.
I mean, I hear that. I also like am pulling a reference from the recent Super Bowl where everybody that was like our age was the prime target for the Super Bowl halftime show. And
Yeah.
like we're finally becoming in our like mid years, right? Where we're going to be like bringing kids to Disney, spending money, whatever. And like we want to see like where else is the Lion King anywhere else in any park?
No,
So like removing a piece of 90s history is like probably won't be taken well.
you're right. Okay, I like that take.
Just a thought.
I like
Then
that.
finally we have the crown jewel
Go,
of Disney's Animal Kingdom theme park,
yeah, go ahead.
Finding Nemo.
Cool.
Are you crazy? Like, what are you smoking over there? It's the best show. The music is the Lopez family, the same people who wrote your beloved
We
Frozen.
we need to put up a poll in the group so people can vote Lion
I'll
King or Finding Nemo.
I'll do it. I'll do
Keep
it.
talking. Go ahead. You do your rant. I'm gonna grab the kid. Go ahead.
Great.
About
I'm gonna rant. You're
okay.
hilarious. She's
I'm
literally left me.
yeah.
Um, I love Finding Nemo the musical. It is so well written. The music is so good. It's different than the movie in that the music, like they're all original songs. It employs a bevy of equity actors. So like it's keeping a lot of very talented people. Hi. Hello, oh, those little cheeks.
You
Hi.
think,
Are you gonna go with me to Finding Nemo the musical?
are you gonna go see Finding Nemo the musical or Lion
Right.
King?
Both.
All right.
Uh,
Continue on.
yeah, I'm not done. They have the coolest puppets, both the puppets that are like on the stage, like the fish and whatever, but also the puppets that come out into the people. They have like
Okay,
jellyfish and like amazing creatures.
you're right. It's a full blown Broadway show
It's
with
live music.
that comes with your park ticket.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. I do agree with you there.
Yeah, my only complaint or down whatever to Finding Nemo the musical is that I almost never get to see it because they are on like a 9 to 5 schedule or something. There's never a show after 5:30 or like 4:30. So by the time I get over there, no show.
All right. Well, but also
That annoys me.
the park doesn't have like nighttime hours.
Well, but like we went the other night and they were open until like 7 or 8 and still no.
Oh.
Yeah. So I'm annoyed about that because I would go watch it like on repeat.
All right.
What's your
Do you
bad
think it's
take?
20 years?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't. I think it will be that is a full blown like theater for
Yeah.
a like a Broadway show. And
Yes.
I Finding Nemo is older than you think. We
I
think.
know.
I
I
in my
know.
Finding Nemo came out like 5 years ago, but really, I bet it's close to
20.
20 years. So
Yeah.
I all these other movies that they could make a Broadway show about are is going to take over.
I actually do support that. I mean, like I live and die for that show, but I think more people are like in your general vein where it's nice you could see it once, but like you're not going every time. And we have Nemo in other parks, right? So
Right.
like at least he still has a representation.
Exactly.
But so yeah, I could see that leaving too, which is unfortunate, but
I don't think it's leaving anytime soon, but in
it
20,
better not.
I don't know if we're going to be seeing it in 20 years.
Yeah. So we gotta take Brooks while he's young.
Okay, fine. But
Deal.
he's like a little older, understand it. If not, it's just like sitting there waiting for him to like lose his crap.
I don't know, he might like love the puppets and the bubbles.
You're
But
right.
he might hate it. Like Kate's baby like hates anything in the dark. Like
Oh,
hates.
interesting. I guess
Like
we're gonna know.
we give her an emotional support glow stick and she just like holds it close to her face so it's like light out.
Well, I think if it was
But
like full blown dark, he may not like it, but if he can see like little bits of light, he like loves lights, so he would maybe like it. But also,
yeah,
I'm talking right now, and like the first time we go to Disney is like in three
yeah.
months. Everything can change in 3 months, so
True, true.
like we'll see.
Are there any must do's for you for your first trip with him?
People
Like I'm
mover,
sure okay, people mover. Is he allowed on the people mover?
yeah. Oh wait,
There's no restriction on like height because like there's no
I,
seatbelt.
a bunch of people told me that the people mover was their kids' first ride, so I'm assuming that it's.
Oh, great. Okay. Anything else?
No, I'm really going into it with no expectations
I
for
think
the
that's
trip,
smart.
and we're just gonna like make the most of it and see what happens. I've said it before, like obviously we're gonna do pictures with Casey, and I just can't wait for that.
Yeah.
And we're gonna get reservations at Topolino's for breakfast. You guys are
Yeah,
gonna
we
join.
are. We are. Yeah. And that's a
So,
character thing. So he'll
yeah,
get to at least do like a minimal amount of characters.
right. So I'm not really like setting any expectations, and we'll just kind of like go with it, and we'll see what happens.
Did he met Santa this year, right?
Yeah, but he was literally asleep, and he was 2 weeks old.
Oh, true. True, true, true. Okay. Because I like was gonna
Santa
compare that to Mickey.
didn't hold him like I held him with Santa.
How does he do like when you pass him to like Ange or
Fine.
he doesn't care, he's not like freaking out.
No, he'll let anybody like hold him. So,
Good.
but also
Cool.
they're not like fuzzy and stuff. So
What oh the characters. Talking about
yeah,
Ange. Like,
well,
what are you trying to say?
Ange isn't fuzzy either. No, but she's not where like yeah,
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so like low expectations.
yeah. See?
Where'd you book? Did you book somewhere yet?
Caribbean Beach.
Oh, right. Okay.
We're
So
renting a car,
perfect.
and yeah,
How many days are you coming?
we're coming Thursday like afternoon to a Monday afternoon.
So you have at least one park for each day. Like you could, in theory, get to all four if you wanted to.
If you wanted to, yes. I mean, we're gonna try, I think. So our Ashton and Patrick and the kids are also
Right.
coming on Friday, like afternoon. So we'll spend some time with them as well in the parks. And yeah, I don't know. We just have like no expectations, and we'll just like see what happens.
I love that.
Yeah.
I think that's great.
It's really good to be there and be in like the ambiance, to be honest. By then it will be almost a year since I've been in the parks.
I know.
And I think I'm like already trying to plan out future trips, and I think we have to get an annual passes again because it just makes sense.
Yes. Yes. Also, low key, I'm like trying to watch for when Disneyland annual passes come back because like I might buy one. Don't tell my
Really?
husband.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. All right.
Like, why not? I'm ready to go all the time.
I don't blame you.
I love it
Well,
over there.
did I share this on the last pod about Southwest?
What?
I think I did. That we booked flights out of our smaller airport, and it's Southwest, and
Yes.
they like that. Their boarding system stresses me out, but with the baby, like we're automatically in family boarding, and then who's gonna want to sit with us? But I get to. It's from our like local airport, and so it's a tiny airport, and they now have direct flights again from Orlando to MCO. So now I'm like,
Amazing.
we need annual passes because I think we can go all the time from that airport.
Yeah. You need them. What's the Southwest also is like free bags. They don't care. So you
Free
can like
bag.
bring whatever you need for the baby and not have to stress at all.
Exactly.
That's really nice. And you have like a big, strong husband. So like you also don't have to worry about, and a helpful husband.
Yeah.
Like you'll have enough hands between the two of you to like have the baby, have the stuff.
Yeah.
That's nice.
We'll figure it out.
I knew you would figure it out, but like there's a difference between like figuring it out and only coming like a couple times and like it being as easy as getting in the car.
Yes.
So like it sounds like you might have a good enough setup that you could just start coming again like every month.
That's kind of what I'm thinking.
Me too. You heard it here first.
Let's see how May goes with her first travel with him, but
He's going to be great.
You're trying to go a lot.
Also, like, are we going to need to theme him into our Chip and Dale costume somehow? Like, does he need to be an acorn?
I'm here for it.
Yeah, I'm here for it too.
Great.
Well, now that everybody's heard all our secrets and plans, we won't record another pod until next year. So see you later, guys.
Just kidding.
Just kidding. You're stuck with us.
Tune in next.
Yeah, if you don't already hang out with us on Facebook, we have a Facebook group. It's super fun. It's called Living Magically Podcast.
There will be a poll in it after this pod comes out.
There will be a poll in it where you will either be right or you will be wrong.
So please
I will let you know. No, please vote with your heart, and your heart says Nemo.
We will see.
It's going to be great.
And you can hang out with us on Instagram. I am B Shelby Lee or Pixie Lee & Co. Take a pick.
Or both.
And you are?
I'm Galinda Ariel, like Galinda the Good Witch and Ariel the Mermaid. Put them together and you have me.
Pretty much. Exactly. Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Great. We'll see you next week.
We'll see you next week.
All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.